Hi guys, today we're going to work on a digital memory book. And the first thing you want to do is, just like you do on your papers, is put your name on it. There are boxes where you can type. So let's get our name on here. You can change font very easily by highlighting your text and choosing a new font. Let's try that one. You can also make it bold or put it in italics by just clicking the buttons up above. You also want to get the year that you are making this. So this year was 2019 and 2020. You can make it bigger by highlighting it and changing the font size too. If you want to change the color, click under the text color button. Okay, another way that you can do your name instead of using the type is you can come down here and you can grab some letters. If you click one and then hold down the Control key, you can find the letters that you want. Hit Control C, or you can right click and hit copy. Then go back up to the page you were working on and either Control V or right click and paste. So here are our letters that we pulled out. Let's highlight them all. You want to hold the Shift key and drag if you want to make your letters bigger. So now we've got nice big letters to use. Let's take this box out now because we want to use these instead. Okay, so see, you can use letters and different things. There are also different letters, frames, little pictures and speech bubbles that you can use in your creation. There's objects, there's even pizza and hot air balloons and slime, all kinds of things. So then what you're going to do when you get to this page, the one where it says all about me, there are some questions to answer. So what is your name? When is your birthday? How old are you? What does your hair look like? What color are your eyes? How tall are you? You're going to answer those questions and write them in sentences over here. Here are some other words that you can use just to keep you easily coming up with some ideas. So, my name is Jack. I was born on July 4th, 2010. I am 10 years old. So you would just go in and put your information. And again, you can go and change the font color. You can change the size. You can make it so that you can have the words go on the side or in the middle. All kinds of things that you can do. All right, now you can also move these text boxes so that you've got some room to add pictures. Now this part's important. When you are going to put in a picture, first of all, you probably should make sure that you have all your pictures someplace where you can find them. So when you go to put a picture in, you go to the Insert, Image. Now there are several choices. You can either upload it from your computer. So I put pictures in a folder on my computer. So I can go right in here to where it says Memory Book Pics, and I could choose one of those. I also could insert an image from my Google Drive. So you click Drive, and again, I had a folder for the memory book, and I could find my picture here. So let's use this picture. All right, if you want to resize your picture, you need to grab from the corners. You don't want to look like this, right? If you make a mistake, you can hit Control Z and it'll go back the way it was. So take a picture and then let's go back up and grab a frame. That's kind of a rectangle shape, so let's use this one. Now let's make a copy of it so that if we want to use it again, we can. Let's go back down here and paste. Now if you want to turn it around, you can always grab the little dot and make it turn. Or if you want, you can also go to Arrange, Rotate, and then you can rotate it so that it'll go straight for you. So let's put this frame on the picture. There, that looks cool. All right. There are pages on here. Some of them have like a box on here. So if we go to insert an image, let's go from my Google Drive. And here's a picture. It doesn't really fit on this one. So there is another page that you can use. Let's try using that here. This one doesn't have that white box, and this picture will fit because it doesn't have to be in a certain white box. Now I can answer my questions, and then I can go and get a different frame up above. I like some of these ones with the little fancy things on the sides. So let's make a copy of those. Come down. Now this one doesn't have the clear around it, so we'll just have to fit it on top. Whoops. Okay, so now my picture's on the bottom. So what I need to do again is go back up to the Arrange, go to Order, and it'll say Bring to Front. So now, and since my picture is still kind of big, I'm going to go right here to the Crop Image and make it a little smaller. There. Now, if I want to make both of these a little bit bigger, you can click one, then hold the Control key and click again. And then you can stretch them both out. There we go. All right, then you can write your sentences and things on there. Now, we didn't use this page. This page is the same as this one because they're both about your teacher. So if I don't want this page, I can just go and right-click and delete that slide. So now I've got one page about my teacher. I don't need two of them. There are things like that for a lot of the other pages, like this one for friends. This one says down here at the bottom, use some of the character traits to describe one of your friends. Make more copies of this page for more friends. So if you want to make, I don't think I want to use this page again. I like the ones maybe where they don't have the white box. So let's use this. And if I want to make another page of this one, I right-click again. And do you see where it says duplicate slide? You just make a copy. So now you have two pages about friendship. And so you could put a picture of one of your friends in, and then you could say, oh, she is imaginative and a leader. She's very fair, because when we were playing a game one time, she made sure that everybody got a turn. So write your sentences and answer these questions about your friends. What's their name? What character traits describe them? What's your favorite memory with your friend? Then you can talk about your classroom. Who did you sit by this year? What was your favorite area in the classroom? Tell about your school day. What did you do in the mornings and the afternoons? What was your favorite part? Talk about some of your favorite books, some of the class books that you read or books that you read by yourself. There's another copy of a different kind of page, all about books. Your favorite things, your favorite subjects and specials and books and lunch, whatever you want to put in there. Then talk about specials. There's another page for specials. Remember, if one of those you don't like, right-click on it and delete the slide. So you can see I'm highlighted over here, delete. I don't want 2 pages for that. Talk about your field trips, your top 10. This one, maybe it's the top 10 things you learned this year, or your top 10 friends, or top 10 things to do in your free time. Now, this page is kind of interesting because we've had an interesting end to our year this year. And so I want you to answer some questions. When did school end? Why? What happened? How did we continue learning? How did you feel about the change? How were things at home? How did that learning go? And what are some things you won't forget? I bet there's a lot you won't forget this year. On this one, talk about your summer. What are you going to do this summer? What are some things that you might want to learn about? What are some fun things? Maybe you're going to go on vacation. Tell about those. Talk about some of the things that you'll miss. I know there's a lot of things you're going to miss, probably your teacher most of all, since you didn't get to see her as much this year. And then there's a page for your teacher to write a note to you. And then there finally are some blank pages. So if you want, just maybe you want to take a bunch of pictures and make a collage and put a bunch of fun things on there, maybe make some captions. You can make a text box too by pushing insert, a text box, and then you can make little sayings and things. Then there's a page that will help you with inserting a picture if you need it, but I think you're going to be just fine. All right, good luck, and I bet these books are going to look awesome. Have a great summer.